What you do the weekend?
Shit, what's today?
I mean, it's Sunday. So.
Yeah, but no, I'm trying to think like yesterday.
But shit, we ain't even linked
really
this past throughout this week, really.
Yeah, last week. Hell no. Why? Nah. Well, yeah, man. Nah, I ain't really do nothing. Same old same. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Me
You go get
either,
your grill?
man. That's where I went yesterday, actually. Okay. I put down on it because you're supposed to give half, and then half when it's done. It won't be. Okay, it won't be done till next Saturday. Though.
Huh? Funny enough, I remember a guy saying something about
you know what I'm saying, getting it done.
Yeah, damn.
Right
I think his name
there.
is Jehovah. I think his name is Jehovah.
So that was discouraging.
But man, it's a week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, need something to anticipate and get a little not excited, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
A little excited about it, whatever.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Pick that motherfucker up, you know. Stop cursing. All right.
Literally just said 30 seconds ago. Try not to fucking cuss on this motherfucker today. But I really am trying to be more conscious of that, though. Yeah. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
What up, crowd? I'm your host, Press. Sitting across from me is my fellow host, Jude. This is Word to the Wise podcast, episode 32, I think. Yep. All right. We skipped the past week. Just life. That's really
facts.
When we do skip that
really is all it is for real though.
Mm-hmm.
Life happened to everybody, but so you still got to remain consistent. But it ain't like we took a month off.
Right.
Shit, niggas take vacations and stuff. They be gone 2-3 weeks.
We try and keep this podcast as somewhat of a job. Think of it like that.
Yeah.
And somewhat, you know, because we do have a scheduled format and how we do this every week. So, but you know, life gets in the way.
Yeah. Thanks.
In the meantime, I think the last time we did a podcast, of course, the Lakers won the championship and all that.
Did we even talk about it?
Not. I mean, we wasn't. They won this past week, so.
Nah, I felt like
they won the night of. The night of. Nah, we didn't talk about it. They were still playing the Heat. Now we would have been talking about it, but yeah, they won this past week. Man.
I thought we talked about it, but yeah. So what you think?
I mean, it was what it was.
Yeah, it don't even. See, that's why I feel like we did talk about it because I was saying how it don't feel right. Like it didn't feel real, and now I want to go look for that. We're gonna start doing time.
Time be flying, man.
But it just didn't feel like it don't feel like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't nothing against LeBron and the Lakers. It just don't seem like LeBron got his fourth to me. You know,
it doesn't.
And it could also be because I didn't watch a lot of it, but. Maybe it's just the whole boat. Maybe it's just because this whole year is weird.
Yeah, everything that's going on right now. There's so much going on right now.
Yeah.
That it's just everything's dull.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's as fun. Every time I see a video of Kobe, I just start feeling weird.
Yeah, because it make you remember, like, damn, Kobe passed, bro.
Just this year. It wasn't that long ago.
I think it was right before COVID, I believe.
It's just so much has gone on in this 1 year. Yeah. You ain't vote yet?
You funny.
I mean,
I didn't. Y'all know who I'm voting for.
You never know. You might get a change of heart.
You know who I'm voting for. Big Tizzle, nigga. You know what it is.
I thought you was voting yay.
Nah, I'm voting TRU. Man, you know the rest, man. True. You know who I'm voting for. Nah, I'm just playing. But I'm not voting. But, oh yeah, I forgot. If I don't vote, then that's automatically a vote for Trump. That is not real, bro. That's not real. Y'all need to explain it to me. Y'all be saying that.
Did you hear what Charlamagne said about people who don't vote?
Oh, I think you said people who don't vote don't have a right to complain. Yeah. Fuck you.
Bitch, I pay taxes.
I was just about to say that. Niggas pay taxes out here. You feel me?
I went out here and was driving to Raleigh and was complaining about the roads.
Exactly. What's that got to do with what's that got to do with who you vote for? You know what I'm saying?
It has a lot to do with.
No, what I'm saying, what is that? What is him saying? If you don't vote, then you can't complain. I can complain about the roads because I pay taxes. You get what I'm saying? So you not voting for a president. It don't matter Biden or Trump in there. Them roads still gonna be messy, and I'm still gonna
be and I'm still paying. I'm still paying the taxes.
Exactly. So I get what people are saying. Though, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying you shouldn't vote. My whole thing is like I always say, how much does it matter? That's the thing I be getting at. Like I'm gonna say it every time. I didn't vote last year either, but Hillary won by 3 million. Last election. Hillary won by a little over 3 million or something.
That's a lot of heads,
bro. That's what I'm saying. You go count to 3 million. Go from 0 to 3 million.
Yeah,
won by that many people.
Sound like a landslide victory.
Should be, but it wasn't. I think Trump won
the electoral college.
But I don't know if he was.
People
I
explain how it works.
Yeah, I get it.
Nah, fuck that.
I get it.
In other words, you are telling me my vote doesn't.
Basically, this is what I told somebody.
No, that doesn't mean.
Me and one of my homegirls having this convo about the popular vote and the electoral, and I said to me it just sounds like they say, well, popular electoral the popular vote to me just almost, I could be wrong, it seems like, let's see who they want in there. And it said, oh, we want Hillary. Is what, more people say we want Hillary than Trump. And they went, oh, okay, fuck yeah. We putting Trump in there. And with Obama, both times he won the popular vote and the electoral. So they went, most people want Obama. Okay, cool. That's what we want too as the electoral college people. But I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, so I think it's even deeper than that. I think it's powers that be, shadow government, whatever, who decide. Yeah. They probably know who the next 3 presidents going to be, 5 or 10 if you want me to keep it really real. So believe what you want, man. But
they still having the debates they had it this past week. They really sound dumb when you really listen to the shit.
Yeah.
Trump.
It's very entertaining though. They just funny. Two old white dudes.
It seems like a parody. Like this really can't be real.
I said the same thing when I watched it.
I am the least racist person.
That was so funny to me. Yeah.
Yo,
no.
Why is that a thing? Why can't you just not be racist at all?
Oh, I ain't even peep how. Yeah, you're right. The least racist. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
You can just say,
I don't have a racist spirit in my body.
This is straight parody. I can't believe this is happening right now. Like
the funniest thing I heard the nigga say. This nigga said. He was looking at the camera. He was talking about black people. He was like, "I've done the most for black people." Which, technically speaking, I think he really. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I really think he may have done the most as far as like certain laws and what's the other. I can't think of my words right now, but certain things that he may have gotten passed might really have been the most for black people. I don't be that deep in
everything
politics.
He says about himself. This is the best.
The economy's been the best it's ever been, and all that. And I'm like, well, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but point being, this nigga looked into the crowd, was like. He was talking about black people. He was like, I can't see who's out there because it's dark, but I'm the least racist. And I was like, hold on a second. I'm like, so you trying to say, all you black people out there, I can't see y'all because it's dark. I seen that live. Like, I was watching it because I was listening. I was watching here and there. He was like, I can't see it because it's dark. Because they had it like blacked out. I get it. I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy, boy. This nigga is crazy.
Yo, what the fuck?
I get it, bro. I know that you shouldn't laugh, but how do you not laugh at that? I said, this man.
We are watching the country fall completely apart. It just feels that way.
I know, like niggas think that we can't turn into. I ain't gonna say a third world country. No, one of those more.
Speaking of third world, countries. And we still gonna stay on the topic of this country, but you heard about what was going on in Nigeria? I don't really know too much.
I don't know exactly because they be like in SARS or whatever. I don't know exactly what that is.
Yeah,
I don't want to sound ignorant. Like,
I'm not gonna I thought SARS like I know everything because
I thought SARS was like a disease. I'm not even trying to be
funny. No, this is a different SARS.
Okay, now I'm trying to sound like an idiot. Like I really.
I think
that's why I was like, what that got to do with that?
I'm not gonna speak too much because I don't know everything, but. From the videos I seen, it was a little bit more.
Word to the wise, my ass.
It was motherfuckers. You niggas ain't wise.
Niggas ain't wise about nothing.
But I mean, I need a little bit more time to do my research, which I had all day yesterday.
I just been post about it.
But yeah, I seen something about the government was hiding food.
Yeah.
And corruption and all that, and they were
they like out there.
They out there gunning niggas down.
I'm like, that's so tough. And
the police are really, really worse than.
And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that white, Chinese, anybody can't do it. I'm like, damn, my nigga, my kings and queens, my brothers and sisters is doing it too. I won't say my niggas, but man, my people doing this to each other. I don't like seeing it. I don't want to see white people shoot each other down, but it wouldn't bother me as much. Y'all been shooting us, who cares? But like to see my niggas doing it to each other, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man, it really hurts. That shit really hurts. I was thinking about that shit as I watched. I was like, fuck, we over here mad.
Don't get it twisted.
We over here mad at white people.
Yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, if I see a white person doing it, it hurts, and if I see blacks doing it, hurt more. No, it hurt about the same because still black people getting killed. But I'm like, it do hurt. Like, if it's this, it hurt this much more. By like seeing the black people, I'm like, come on, man, y'all supposed to be like,
they in control of that shit over there. So, well, you don't really know what's going on over there.
That's why I be saying it could be a white hand.
That's why.
That's
why I just don't want to dip and dabble too much in that conversation because I don't know it all.
I feel you.
Not saying I know everything.
We still
about
get
this,
our opinion. We can still see the surface level stuff and be like, this is terrible. It hurts my heart.
Sorry, guys. I'm not wise enough for that.
We got the words for y'all. And it's two of us.
Yeah, we're spreading awareness here.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you know to go look it up if you watch. So
y'all need to go look it up. I will.
We'll update you next week.
Yeah, exactly. Man, it's terrible. Man, I didn't even know that with the sword.
Yeah,
we'll be
now
really
you know.
Passionate. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, man, it's wild out here, bro. It's wild.
Yeah, whole lot of weird shit going on out here. But back to this country falling apart. Yeah. Let's not focus on them right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but
us. Sounds spoken like a true American.
But people are speaking out, when it comes to us, and that shit over there has been happening for years. That third world country, that type of shit has been happening for years. Sure. So
it's like, don't get it twisted when I say this. Like, posting on social media is great because I wouldn't know about it if it, because I don't watch the news all the time. I do watch the news, but a lot of it has to do with financials and stocks. I'm just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like to know in general what's going on in the world. But a lot of this stuff I wouldn't know about if it wasn't for social media. So I'm not shitting on social media for that.
No,
but I just be like, what are we really going to, like, okay, NSAR, you can post that all day, but is that going to make the government want to go be involved in everything? Go over there and try to help with that. Y'all want to go be police in the world?
You keep spreading awareness. It's going to get to the right people.
But
hopefully.
Question.
You know what sucks
who's the
about
right
it?
people?
Go ahead.
No, I just want to ask you that.
This is what I'm getting to when it comes to the right people.
They already know before us.
Here's when I say the right people.
Yeah.
You know what sucks about society? This would be a good time for us to have our fucking third-person cameras or whatever. What sucks about the shit when it comes to spreading awareness, we have to get it through celebrities. Because people love celebrities. Love celebrities. They will not rock with nothing else unless a celebrity say it. Like somebody like, even with somebody like Barack Obama, he has like the black voice. If he comes out and says, vote for Biden, everybody's going to suck Biden's dick. Sorry for cursing.
Dick a cuss word? His penis.
But y'all know what I mean. You know, the influence. So, yeah. The influence is crazy, man. Yep. And so that when you keep spreading awareness through the celebrities and it falls in wealthy people's hands, which most of the time the wealthy people are the celebrities, they can come together and raise enough money to make a difference.
I'm with you, man.
On a much higher scale.
I'm with you, but when I say the people
off the cameras,
the people who can do something about it, I'm also referring to like the government. Like if since they want to police the world, like I said, go over there and help out, my nigga. Like, why you ain't doing?
That's kind of out of the question. That's what sucks.
But my point is, they already know about it probably long before they probably been hearing about this stuff for months. So now when you say, like, I'm with you as far as spreading awareness to us regular folk, but the people at the top of the pyramid, they already know. So it's like, why y'all not doing something?
They're part of the problem.
I was about to say, but it's like, nigga, we probably caused the shit.
Yeah.
I heard this a little bit of conspiracy.
Y'all get a good president, we kill him, or whatever. Not a president, whatever, king, whatever y'all have over there. Dictator.
Prime minister, they got a lot of different terms.
Yeah.
It's funny because I be trying to figure out what's the difference between, I know the difference in some of it, but like a president, a king, a dictator. Really like a king and a dictator. Yeah. And like a prime minister seems more like how we have a president, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a king and a dictator seem like
they're just very specific titles. Mm-hmm. They all of them have a form of boss.
Yeah.
In there. It's just...
It's like you said, I'm a top shot to I'm a don. It's like
it's
just varying degrees.
OG, like
exactly. All of them get you murked. All of them get you wet.
Facts. You can be overthrown in either one of them for fucking with the wrong people.
Facts. Yeah, it sucks though, man. But I hate to say it, like the world just falling apart. It's like this ain't been happening. The world been falling apart.
Yeah.
Long before COVID.
It's just our world is starting to fall apart and starting to affect us in some way.
It makes you look
and so
to the world as a whole. When everything's good and you got your new phone.
Netflix
they finally put some good movies on Netflix.
And life is all
coughing and down from COVID. Yeah,
nobody enough likes on Facebook. Motherfuckers.
You feel me? Nobody thinks about how messed up the world is, but then when you see all this bull going on, it make you really look at the world as a whole. Like,
yeah.
Let me come out my bubble for a second.
I'm starting to see everything for what it truly is.
Yeah, that's why I hate to be so glim or whatever, but I be like, man, I don't be having but so much faith in humanity, bro. Like,
and even
I be trying
with this COVID shit is changing up so much. Everybody is starting to lean on technology even more for their jobs. Like we were talking about how, buildings they were renting buildings. Now that COVID's here, people's doing their jobs from home. So it's like people are losing jobs. It's affecting the whole country, the whole fucking world right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How long do you think before, or do you even think America will become a third world country, or the divided nations?
Third world. All right, explain that.
If already not divided. We're not even united. We don't even have the same laws. This shit's weird.
I was just about to say we definitely not the United States.
Let's move to Canada.
But I'm with it. I heard there's a lot of baddies up there. But nah. Well, when you say a third world, like elaborate on that, and then I'll answer. Like, what do you mean?
When I say
what's
third world,
do you think we'll become that?
The police, police are kind of shitty already, but God, third world. Our stores. Okay. Let's say our local Kites just shuts down. Food line starts to plummet. The big brands, they start to plummet.
Yeah, where you can go to Walmart, then even they're scarce.
Yeah. Sickness spreads.
Most people don't have a job.
People you see more homeless people.
Yes and no. I'll explain it quick. Yes, I can see it happen. I feel like anything is possible. So that's why I simply say yeah. But it's kind of hard for me to see that with America, bro, because it don't matter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like all these stimulus packages and stuff, because it's like, I be like, man, y'all, lowering the value of the dollar. Like, I think about it from the financial standpoint and, inflation and all that. But then I be like, I don't mind them doing it because it keeps America afloat, and I live here. Sorry, selfish. I don't care. But in the grander scheme of things, I just don't see that happening with America, period, because of, like, we got too much military might, and then
we're just in panic mode right now.
Yeah, I mean the whole world is. Well, most of the world, not the whole world. Some places out there still doing well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we. If so, it won't be in our lifetime. I like watching certain movies though. Like when you talk of third world country, it's called like a dystopian future, which is like just a messed up future and things are bad. Like you said, scarce food.
Yeah.
Only the ultra. It's either you rich or you poor. Ain't no middle class. It's literally the ultra rich and then the broke motherfuckers. I'm not being a broke. Sorry. I ain't going for it.
Ew, don't touch me.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't going for that. But now, also, like, I just don't see that happening with America, man.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like, it could.
I don't either.
It could.
There are certain areas in America you go like.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's the slums. I mean,
though, that's everywhere.
Yeah. Everywhere has a slums.
Like I say,
everywhere has homeless people.
I say every city has a hood. Every city has a ghetto.
Yeah. So I don't. Like you said, I don't think we'll ever become a third world
it won't be
country.
In my lifetime. Like, I don't see. Let's say I'm 30. Let's say I live to be a cool 80. I'm going for 90 or 100. But let's just say a cool 80. I got 50 more down here. I don't see that happening in my lifetime. I just don't, bro. Like,
I'm trying to think of movies that I could like.
I got some in my mouth. I can't think of the name of them though.
What about I Am Legend? Shit like happening like that.
Yeah. Nope. Nah.
Pandemic ain't doing shit like that.
I can't see that.
Nah,
it could now if they release the wrong thing. Cause I think most of the stuff is playing.
Yeah, that would be some crazy shit.
Oh, that movie. What's that movie with the car?
I would like, and I keep saying this, and I don't really want it to happen, but if something happened, I wouldn't mind seeing a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, that'd be crazy though. Like, we got enough to deal with each other being fucked up. Niggas.
Yeah, so
that might be one of the things that bring us closer together though.
Nah,
possibly.
Or worse, people. You ain't gonna just have to worry about zombies. You gotta worry about people running around.
That's what I said though. That's what I said. I don't want that to happen because niggas is already doing crazy stuff. Yeah. But
you can easily
bring
just
us closer.
Hey, buddy, can you help us find some pow? Bring your shit. Like, come on, man.
And I would hate to turn into that type of dude.
Just because I don't trust people.
I was just about to say I might have to though.
Just because I don't trust people. That's scary.
Especially if you run around like that and you
boarding up your windows and shit.
Yeah.
Saving all your food. Y'all run out of food now. We got to go ransack food line.
Yeah.
Hunting, growing food.
I was about to say that's really gonna be the thing though, is knowing how to grow food and stuff.
Yeah,
and you have to be like you see where we live. You have to go off in the woods though.
It's seasonal.
It is, but he's gonna have to learn how to do less. Yeah. Do more with less when it gets to being wintertime. Yeah. When it's spring, summer, even into the fall, you could grow some stuff.
I get down. I could do that
for sure. Yeah,
but
just have to freeze some stuff. Freeze some of that cabbage and squash and whatever. See, that's my thing though. Not even on no funny shit like. Vegetarian, vegan, whatever. I'm on that type of time, but I be thinking about the people who like literally I cannot. I've heard people say I cannot not eat meat. I'm like, y'all gonna be the people who be right there with the zombies eating humans. Like, you ain't gonna be a zombie. You just gonna be killing people to eat them. Like,
to cook motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I guess people be like, I could eat squirrels and deer and stuff. So whatever. I guess there'll still be meat for a while. But I'd be wondering if it was. Good. I heard. Yeah, I never had it.
It is really good.
Oh, this is what I'm gonna say. You ever seen this movie called Dredd?
Judge Dredd.
Yeah, and like
I seen the old one from the 90s with Arnold.
I think so. No. It's
not Arnold. Sylvester.
Same niggas.
Yeah,
but very similar. That's how niggas talk.
That was my movie, and even as a kid, it's crazy because I didn't catch a lot of concepts growing up as a kid.
That's
why this one I caught right away as a child. But
that's a bit of what we talking about, a dystopian future, like because they got everybody living in those big high rise buildings. Watch the new one though; it was on Netflix at one point. It ain't like that.
How new was this one? Because there wasn't one that was like early. Maybe I might have watched a little bit of it.
It was alright though. Yeah. Like I like stuff like that though because
a lot of druggy shit going on. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
I like stuff like that because my brain goes like, man, but I can see the world. Like you take into not saying we already we semi have these places, but you take into account like New York would be one of those.
Yeah,
and then like Los Angeles and maybe Chicago.
I still haven't been in New York, man.
Yeah, I've been through it. I literally slept through the ride. I literally woke up. Look, I swear to God, I was asleep. We was going to Boston. I remember waking up, looking out the window, going, damn, them some tall ass buildings. Went right back to sleep. But that stuff looks unreal to me. Like when you come down here, you see tall buildings, like the hospital, one of the taller buildings you'll see, or a big ass hotel.
Yeah.
Nah, them shits is like 50 stories or 100 stories, and I'm like, I could never live up that high. You know, me and heights don't get along so well. Damn sure not living by the window. I look out.
Nah.
That shit really makes me literally sick, bro. I hate heights, but yeah, man. I like movies like that though, because it shows what it could be like. Because you'll have like these big cities where 70-80% of the population live in, and you'll have a place like Vanceboro where we at, where people live or whatever, but you know, it ain't but so much out here for you. You get what I'm saying? You can still have a good life out here, but in those movies, you got to live in the city to do something, you know? And I think about that type of stuff, like, man, I wonder if we'll ever get to that point. I said, it's kind of already starting, though. We got our big
We just got a long way to go, like you said, not in our lifetime.
Nah, most of the stuff that we talk about, I don't think will happen.
There's millions of apocalyptic movies that's out that you could say that could possibly happen.
Facts.
So it's easy to dwell on them shits because shit could happen with the wrong move. But yeah. So who you think gonna win the election?
I kind of feel like it's gonna be Trump again, you know. And I'll tell you why. I honestly feel like, one, because I feel like we're a part of it, whatever. A lot of people are just not going to vote. Who would have voted back, who voted even for Hillary, and definitely who voted for Obama, they're not going to vote.
They were deterred. What's the word?
Deterred, yeah.
Yeah, they were deterred from voting because it's like, damn, we clearly, you see who the people voted for.
That's my thing, we the people, bro.
So this makes me feel like, well, my vote don't count then. Not doing this again. And they go that 3 million.
That thing of staying, like, that's one thing sound lazy. That's one thing I'm not doing this. I don't have to do it this year. Standing in line.
You know that's strategic? Did you know that's to standing in line for a very long time?
Yeah.
Is so you won't vote.
Oh, sure. But now we can vote from home, so I can't use that as an excuse. You know?
We can't do that?
Yeah, you can do the mail-in.
I've been seeing
you ain't even paying attention, brother.
Nah.
It's some mail-in ballot stuff. I think that's what it is. Look
okay, I've been seeing, this shit I've been using for fire. In the mail.
Yo, this dude said for fire. Yo, speaking of that though, I've been getting so much vote now stuff in the mail.
Yeah, it's all over Facebook. It's all over. You know, everybody's trying to get.
But I'm talking like the physical. I'm like, yo, leave me alone.
They're trying to make more appealing to the Americans. Biden.
If I did vote, it'd be to vote for Kamala because she's black. But I ain't with all that. Like I had this conversation with somebody a few days ago. I said I
hate to vote for somebody just because they black. That don't mean their policies right.
Yeah, that's how y'all got. Look at the camera. That's how y'all got lullaby to sleep with Obama. I told niggas earlier, I said, Obama going to win 2 times. I told niggas this. I was 18. I was one of the ones who win
easily.
Vote.
Landslide victory.
It's not close. Bro, first one. Look who he was going up against. John McCain. Old-ass white dude, 2 broke arms standing like this. Nobody want to vote for no old-ass, ugly-ass nigga like that. And I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm just being real.
Not even appealing.
No, you got the young, handsome black man with his wife and his 2 children. Who not going to vote for that?
Yeah. Come
on, man. Unless you just, fuck it, nigga. Okay, they didn't
vote
for him.
There's a lot of them.
You know? And then you had, what's the other dude name? The rich nigga.
Al Gore? Wait. Who, that was... What do you know about America? He did run against Bush,
he did. He ran against Bush. Him and Kerry got murdered. Well, I heard Gore won. No. Or was it Kerry? Whatever. But point being, Obama ran the second time, and then all this little secret video came out about dudes saying stuff about poor people. Something like that. I'm like, well, that's another easy win for Obama. But I knew Obama was going to win, man. You can't go wrong with putting a young, handsome black guy in.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we can. And hope. I have hope that America's going to.
Martin Luther King said.
You know what I'm saying? You can get all the niggas, that's right. I was on the bus with Martin. That shit, I'm sorry, y'all. That shit didn't work on me, and it ain't going to work. You feel me? I've been woke, man.
I voted.
I've been woke since 18.
I voted first term.
Yeah.
Just because I just turned 18.
Yeah,
it was
same with
perfect
me.
Time,
yeah. I was about to go out. No, I'm not going to lie. I was about to sound. No, I wasn't. You feel me? My main thing, I just didn't want to. But more than that, though, I ain't going to lie. I was watching shit like Alex Jones and all this type of stuff, the Obama deception and all this. I'm like, yeah, fuck Obama. You're right, Alex Jones. You know, all the conspiracy shit. But more than that, I really just wasn't rocking with it, bro. Like, I'm a type nigga, dog. Like, I just don't trust government at all.
And they have no reason to be trusted. Exactly. Like, they'll blatantly lie to your fucking face, like, and tell you 1 + 1 is -3.
And, like, we're not bullshitting, though. We're for real. It's really -3. This how you do it. And
somebody a random can present you with the facts that it's 2.
You like what the government said.
Yeah, We're just gonna run with -3, y'all. It's -3 this year. Next year it might be 2.
Speaking of not trusting the government, though, like I seen something. I ain't really seen this though, but I seen it on social. Who knows the truth? But that the government literally came out and talked about how they killed Martin Luther King, though. Like they straight up said, "Yeah, we were involved with killing Martin Luther King." But you want me to believe that you have my best interest at heart at all? I be feeling like people just be feeling like, "Oh, well, this isn't 30 years ago, 50 years, 100 years ago." Some of them same type of people still exist and are still in power. Some of them people with the same idea, as you see with Trump. Yeah. And, like, people be like, well, this, and that, and the third. They'll be like, well, Biden, like, it's like the lesser two evils. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not with voting for the lesser two evils. Evil is still evil at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, if I remember correctly, I think he don't want to use that term super predators in reference to black people, you know, with the 94 crime bill and all that. So, now all of a sudden he around the homies and he got a black woman. He don't think y'all super for all you know, he be looking at he already half there in the mind. He be, oh, when did help get here? You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how, I'm joking, but you don't know how he look at black people for real, bro. And they be like, well, you see what he did when he was in there with Obama? No, I didn't. He didn't do nothing. Like, far as I know, far as I'm concerned, what did he do? He was just sitting there.
I don't remember shit.
That's why I be like, y'all be killing me.
I think it's just more so about getting Trump out.
That's fine, but it could be worse.
And I'm not the most political nigga at all. Like,
we talking it, but
yeah,
it's just my little thoughts.
It's because that's what's the thing right now. Like, the vote's about to be over. All this voting shit is gonna be over. Yeah. When is it the actual third something like that? So they decide that for sure then. So once Biden
it's on the 3rd, but I'm saying, like, you know, they got to count all the votes and stuff.
Okay.
I think they don't. I think you find out that night who wins, but things are different now because of COVID and all this other stuff. So who's to say? You know, it might take them a couple of weeks to really tell you who the president. I tell you what I'm gonna be doing on election night: trading. That's all I'm doing. I'm trading from the time. Well, I ain't gonna say from the time I wake up, but definitely on election night. I don't give a damn about that. I'm paying attention though, 'cause I want to see, you know, who gonna be the next president.
So that's gonna affect the election's gonna affect. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Could Trump play his cards in that kind of game, huh?
Not even just that. It's just every year, man, or every election they say that. Like, especially, it's just because it's like a major event, you know what I'm saying? It causes like a lot of volatility in the market and whatnot.
Yeah, I can imagine certain contracts and laws.
Exactly, stuff like that. Exactly.
Yeah, that shit trickles down throughout the whole country. So I could understand why people would be trying to push for certain votes, like if they want to get, especially if you run, you know, a certain business. You know, if you're rich and you hear Biden say, "Oh, I'm raising your taxes," and they're playing that commercial right now, really heavy. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna raise your taxes. I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's what I see. Trump. Like, if you vote for me, you're gonna pay more in taxes. And I'm like, you talking to you ain't talking to the big homies like the billionaires, 100 millionaires, or you talking to the regular.
Yeah. Probably the middle class.
100,000, like, like, I already pay enough.
So like, there goes your vote.
That's what I said, bro. You already got even. I'm not saying all rich people think this way, but a lot of them are like, well, I don't want to vote for this racist piece of shit, Trump.
Yeah,
I'd be damn if I vote for this nigga who gonna raise my taxes, bro. So, that's why I said.
Pretty high percentage.
I think Trump.
And this talk may bore people, whatever. You can turn. I don't give a fuck. But this really does decide our future, and this is a discussion that we all need to have right now.
Voting.
You fucking hypocrites. Okay, all right, y'all. All right.
I don't care what you think, man. It is what it is. But that's the thing, though. But what you said is right. It does determine our future. But even if me and you gonna participate and vote for Biden and Harris, that ain't help either. But
whoever they put in there determines it.
You feel me? But I will sum it up with this. If you got something else to say, you can. But I think that literally lost my train of thought. As soon as I started talking, I was like, I'm Joe Biden. But
yeah, I wanted to.
You remember what the fuck I was gonna say? But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I was gonna get off of the whole voting shit and it mattering and whatever.
This is what I'm gonna say. I think that Trump gonna win so easily because, like I said, a lot of people voted in 2018 and not 2018, 2008 and 12 for Obama, and even those who voted for Hillary. I think a lot of people just not gonna vote. You know, they don't like Biden or Trump. And then on top of that, I think a lot of the same people who like Trump, most of them still like Trump. You get what I'm saying? So they like, we gonna keep going out here voting for our guy, which in turn is like a lot of people who don't want to vote for. I heard some people be like, "Oh yeah, I vote." They like voted for Trump. Not me personally. Like just different stuff you watch. they voted for Trump the first time and they like, I don't really like what I see with bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
he keeps his shit up too.
So it's like we're gonna vote for Biden and Harris just to have something different. I'm with that. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
He keeps shit real. Like he keep it real in the sense of just being blunt, but he do be lying about stuff. That's the only thing I don't like about him. Of course, the lies, but that racist shit. Yeah. If you want for that, I'll vote for the nigga. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck him. That's funny to me.
He a piece of shit.
Keep it to me, bitch. I'm gonna get mine regardless, my nigga. I don't care.
I make my little jokes and think his shit funny. At the end of the day, that shit not funny, yo. He fucking with a lot of lies.
Yeah, man. That shit funny. But I feel you though. I'm with you. I try not to be an insensitive dickhead. Like, just it's entertaining. Yeah. Are you not entertained? Like, yeah, I'm entertained, but
yeah, it's entertaining as hell. I do understand
that, like, the country has got a lot at stake, but at the same time, like I said, just because I put Biden in there, what that mean? Yeah. I don't know why y'all keep thinking that Democrats are just for black people. Like, y'all some damn fools. Bro.
And growing up as a kid, I was too. I was taught that. But, that narrative was pushed in my and so everybody's kind of becoming awakened to it. Bit. Thanks to the internet, somewhat. Future has just become a lot different than what I imagined in my head, man.
Right. How you thought a few years ago. Yeah. It ain't going like that.
This shit's not going as I planned.
We'll see, though. Was it a couple weeks from now? Mm-hmm. Like good 2 weeks from now. Give it. I don't even know if it's 2 weeks. No,
and I know we talked about what would happen, if Biden gets in office. What we heard about, how if Biden gets in office, that people go wild out.
We'll see.
People start killing black people.
I need to go to the gun show. Now think about it.
Serious.
Get you a rifle.
Serious.
Yeah. You should be able to get a rifle.
Yeah.
I think. Because you don't got to have a permit or nothing for that.
Okay.
It's crazy, right? I think the rifles and the shotguns you can get without a permit. Or maybe you got to have a permit for the rifle.
I'll go buy one right
so, though.
now.
I'm dead serious. I don't think you got to have no permit. But anyway, we'll see, though. That's all I can say to some of though. We'll see what happens. I think it's a week from now.
Got to stay safe out here. If it ain't racism, it's corona.
Facts.
Shit. Funny, I know this is old and shit, but I just finished the Jordan documentary. Didn't end like I thought it would, but
it was a good documentary. Like, I loved it, but I don't like how they jumped from 93 to 96.
Yeah, I don't like that. I get it. I seen what they were doing. I didn't like that. I just wish they kept it in order.
Just kind of going, let me see the man progression from.
Yeah, it feels cooler that way,
so to speak.
Yeah, and Jordan had a lot of control. Like, for sure. He drove, and I get it. It's your life.
Yeah, shit. So like when LeBron do his, he better.
Oh yeah, he better. He gonna have a lot of control to paint that narrative. But there's a fact. I don't know if they talked about this on the documentary. Yeah. Of when Iverson first met Jordan, what Jordan said to him.
I don't remember. I ain't seen this
one. It kind of it's funny because it kind of remind me shit in third grade of what I said to you when we first met.
Put it on your life that this
no, for real.
Oh, okay.
No.
We about to see if it's some bullshit.
I'm Jordan and you're Iverson. So this is what Iverson said.
He probably little broed him. You know that. Go ahead.
Nah, he's...
we about to see.
But he was like, it was like, well, what was Jordan's first words to you? And it's very similar from what I said to you in third grade. That nigga said Jordan said to him, "What's up, little bitch?"
Yo.
I was like, yo,
this nigga did not say this shit. This nigga did not say this shit.
How would you feel if your idol, your
idol,
how would you feel if your idol walks?
My idol in third grade.
No, I'm not saying me. Like, that was obviously a joke. But
obviously it was a mother.
But how would you feel if your idol walk up?
What's up, little bitch?
He hear about you and shit.
So hold on, Iverson had just got in the league.
Yeah.
He said,
I don't know 100%, but that's.
He was like, "What's up, little bitch?"
What's up, little bitch?
Who man is this? That shit. Honestly, like.
I'll play the audio. I'll put it up here with the video if I can find that shit. Yo. What do you do? And I think
I'm really thinking about this.
Might have been right before they played. I could be wrong about that. I'll fact check.
You go here on some like it's nice to meet you, Jordan. That's why Jordan. That's why I crossed the hell out that nigga. Remember we broke
still
him?
Lost.
Yeah, they did, but he broke him. Just let him know I'm here, nigga.
That's foul.
Wow.
Jordan was a savage nigga, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't up here to be ESPN and talk about what 30 for 30. I ain't finna do that today. What is that show called?
I don't know what I say though. I ain't really nobody I look up to as an idol. I'm Jehovah, but yeah, man. I don't know. That would throw me off for sure. It would have.
Well, how did you feel when I said that to you in 3rd grade?
All my life, you never I don't know because you never said it to me.
What did we watch in 3rd grade? What show was it? Magic School Bus. Yeah. At the end of the day.
But a real story that happened. Did I not used to take your lunch money?
Come on, man. You really.
You about to say it too. You really believe that? You was about to say. You know what?
How much was it?
You was broke. You had the little 40-cent shit.
Actually, I used to get $1.50.
I know you did. Thanks for telling you. Of course, you gonna tell me what you got.
But nah, you didn't.
Exactly.
You didn't.
Whatever. I had free lunch and I wanted.
This nigga been painting this picture in his head for years. Like,
I'm actually starting to believe it. Yo, you know you can really do that though. That's how they say. That's one way you pass a lie detector test.
What you mean?
You tell yourself something so many times to where you start to believe it. To where, because now I sometimes be like, did I really take paint lunch money? I know I didn't, but I start to feel like I did a little bit.
Oh, so
you tell yourself something
kind of like the government does with us, like Trump's great, Trump's great,
basically,
Trump's great.
9/11 wasn't an
Keep
inside
running
job.
commercials.
Osama really is a villain, even though he used to work for us. Stuff like that. You know, Osama was a part of the CIA.
Yeah, that's factual too.
I think we talked about like literally.
I don't know if we talked about it up here, but that's
go do your research, man.
That's not even like a conspiracy theory. Like that is a thing.
It's whatever
like,
now. When I first heard of that shit, threw me off.
Yeah.
That's when I went, oh well. Now I see why. You know?
Yeah, in the early 20s, man, I used to find myself getting really deep into conspiracy.
Oh yeah, you better
theories,
believe
like,
it, boy.
To where like niggas be up 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Literally, and their eyes hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, can't
it's
go to
because it's
sleep.
that intriguing. I ain't saying I believe everything. Like I don't believe all these celebs are all devil worshippers and stuff. Do I think some are? Sure. Just I think some regular people are devil worshippers. That's a fact though.
So how you feel about like do you think they have clones like for Trump? Like he might geek out. Do you believe in that shit?
I believe that some people do have clones and stuff. But see, the only reason I'm iffy on it because I'd be like, how good is our technology? Like sometimes I look at the which that's just what we have.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, maybe they 30, 40. Well, they always say that they're at least 20 to 50 years or 50 to 100 years ahead of us technology.
Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that.
So I'd be like, maybe, you know? Like I heard the military had stuff like cell phones and some other stuff back in the 60s before you ever even heard of a cell phone. They had phones and stuff like that where they could call each other.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, and like the pulsar, the you know, the submarine sonar. Yeah, that's very high tech equipment. How do you even make some shit like that?
I don't know, bro. Like, I be thinking about like every time I watch movies and I see a submarine, I be like, man, that's something all it takes is a little slit in there and it's over for everybody.
It's over for everybody.
It's over, bro. So I'd be like, nah, I'm cool. I would not want to live. That's the life I'm not living. You feel me? I need to be above land. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that we've heard for years. Like with the conspiracy stuff.
What's the weirdest conspiracy that fucks with you? Like
that's a good one. I don't know, man. Yeah, you got to give me time on that one.
What's the one that's most believable?
It's a lot of them though. Like 9/11 was an inside job.
Yeah.
Pizzagate.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I definitely
like people.
I truly believe that there are a bunch of pedophiles out there that pay for children.
The list, like there's a whole list.
They're ultra rich, and they again. This is what pisses me off with people too. That say, "Why you believe it's real?" It's broke regular motherfuckers that like children, yo. We niggas have heard of pedophiles.
Do you think Michael Jackson was a pedophile?
That's one of the ones I'm iffy on. He was weird, but I don't think Mike was fucking with them kids, bro.
Why not? Because people
I've heard different stories of people who had children around them. Said they child never said nothing. And then some of them dudes who said that stuff about Mike came out and said it was cap. Their parents told them to say it so they could get money up out of him. And you know, Mike was starting to get to a point. I don't know if this is right back then, but he was starting to speak out.
He owned Sony.
Exactly. He owned the Beatles catalog. They said at one point he owned the Beatles, Beyonce, some other people. Like he owned.
He was taking them hormone pills to keep his
50%
voice straight. So what make you think he wouldn't lead to doing something like that? I'm not saying Mike did it.
Wait, what? You say he was taking hormone pills? Well, I don't know if he was.
To keep his voice like this, too.
But they said when he talked around the homies, he talked like this.
Stop.
I heard that. Bro. I heard that from numerous
Eddie Griffin
people.
Said that.
People on Vlad said that.
Eddie was like his right hand or
like
some
he was
shit.
Homie. Like he was one that he played spades with type stuff.
Yeah.
So there's this one dude that had his kids around Mike and his dad and stuff, and said that. You remember Mike had that monkey called Bubbles or something like that?
Yeah.
Said that Bubbles went and hit one of his kids, did something to him. He was like, Bubbles did what? Hit Bubbles with a 3-piece, bro. That's what this dude say. Niggas, see, the story sounds so funny, so it's like, cap. But I don't know. But I can't remember this guy's name, man. But he got pictures with Michael Jackson and everything. So make it believable.
Michael Jackson was a different nigga, yo. He had a different glow. He just had nobody can have the star power
bro,
that Michael Jackson had. Like Michael Jordan is probably the second, right behind Michael Jackson.
Possibly.
Like no, like people would
like
faint
Beyonce
when
there.
they see Beyonce up there.
There ain't too many. Yeah, those
That's
people are
top 5. Like the
like they're almost like. Even though I don't know if this
God-like
person was real.
figures.
Yeah, I don't know if this person was
people.
real, but like Jesus, like Mike is like in that Jesus tier.
That's where we can go. Top 5 celebrities like
outside of Jesus. That's in the Jesus tier.
Jesus tier
God
celebrities.
Tier. I say Mike, Beyonce.
That's Mike, Jordan.
I throw him in there. LeBron is approaching if he ain't there. I said because he's close. If he ain't there, he's like the tier below.
I don't think
Pac was there, or now he's there. I think Pac is there. I put Pac there. Pac is like all over the
Pac
like
there.
You see murals everywhere. You go to fucking.
So that's 4 heads. Beyonce up there over Jay.
For sure.
Okay.
I'm putting her there, bro. Like people,
what about my man's from the Beatles? Anybody know?
Nah, man. Well,
I mean, was that unbiasedness?
Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
John Lennon. What was that his name?
Was he the most popular one?
I don't really know these guys, man.
They got some great music. I would listen to some Beatles shit.
Oh hell yeah, they had a pretty decent catalog if you really listen to them.
Shit will fire.
Hell yeah.
So the boys used to get LSD. I said, what the fuck is that?
You're definitely not a druggie.
You feel me?
We trying to diss you.
Well, yeah. You
don't be high.
You don't be taking Xans and shit. No, but ain't judging y'all to do.
But Michael might have been even
Mike
above
over
them.
He's above
man.
all of them. But I'm saying
he was just that different. I remember.
Up there with Jesus,
I remember being a kid watching his videos. People would like. My mom had his album. Just ride to his songs all fucking day, and it was nothing but positivity. You really listen to his music for what it was. If he wasn't talking about fucking a bitch, whatever. It was all positivity for we are the children, whatever. Yeah. You know, I know all the songs, but I ain't finna
right. I know what you're saying.
Breaking no vocals out. But that's all that nigga put out was love songs and like pure,
and like good pop music. Like,
bringing the world closer and everything. Black people loved him. White people loved him. This nigga was black, turned white. People still loved him for who he was.
Got his nose slimmed down.
He approached all the shit that's going on right. If Mike stepped on this shit and said Black Lives Matter, white people, what?
Yeah, you know what?
If Michael Jackson said fuck
we ain't
Trump,
killing no black people no more. Yeah.
Michael Jackson could be president right now over Trump.
If Trump became president, you better believe Michael Jackson could be president.
Hell yeah.
He's way bigger. Yeah. Nobody better not run against Mike. It's over.
No, you get sniped, my G.
And Trump ain't even the biggest celebrity though. That's the funny part. I do feel like that though. Like
Trump
Beyonce could win
to hip hop. Trump was like something in hip hop. Niggas love Trump.
And now he like fuck y'all.
It's crazy how the world works out this bitch.
But you know what makes this how weird the world is? Because I've heard this about Trump a couple different times, where black people fuck with him. Whatever. I guess because he was. I don't know how he was down with. I don't even know why or how he became down with hip hop for real. But whatever. People had songs about him, bars about him. But then what makes it even funnier is the fact that they say that the billionaires of the world never really respected Trump, and that's some shit he didn't like. He felt like a little like he's like an outcast billionaire type shit. Cause I mean, he ain't really a big boy billionaire like us, little nigga, like that. Like he's a little homie. They little
you a mainstream millionaire,
obviously like, what's up, little bitch? Like he go to the play, what's up, little bitch? You feel me? They ain't rock with bro like that, and that's something that bothered him. Like that's why if you notice, I heard that and I was like, yo, that make a lot of sense. That's why everything. Well, he even was talking at the debate was like. Something about his taxes and stuff, and he was like, something about his company. He's like, yeah, to my account, just to show how successful our company has been, or my company has been, and the Trump Towers and this, that, and the third. You have the greatest company the world's ever seen. I'm like, damn, boy, you got a fragile ego, my nigga. Like,
oh yeah,
you got that little boy shit going on.
He definitely holds up a guard when it comes to his ego. Yeah.
So I was like, man, that actually makes sense. Like the big boy billionaires, like,
you send somebody at him to debate, right? He'll fuck himself up, like. Send somebody in there, not like
that's why I like how they was
Biden old ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I peeped this shit on Saturday Night Live. I didn't know that was an actual thing. I was watching it, but I wasn't like zoned in watching it. So I know I heard him say what he said about not being racist.
Was like cleaning up something else I'm doing.
It's just all parody at this point. But I do truly believe that if Michael Jackson was healthy and all that shit, and he escaped all them allegations. Mm-hmm. They would not have let him put that behind him, though. He wouldn't have been able to run.
Yeah, it's hard. What, the pedophile thing?
Yeah.
But think about it. Even he's dead now. We debating it. Or not debating, discussing it. And it's like, well, was he a pedophile or not? And it's like, who knows? You feel me? Like,
we don't even have them kind of loved public figures anymore. Like, I mean, we got Beyonce, but she's not Mike, bruh.
Well, she don't do nothing.
Mike.
Like, she
She makes songs. She do these songs.
Out there, like, as much as Mike. Well, Mike went out there, but
maybe it's to the point where I like to think this because if I was rich, I would do it. Maybe it's to the point. Yeah, maybe it's to the point when I had this actually typed up as the topic for us. Doing good deeds for the camera and how that shit feel corny. Maybe she's just doing shit off the camera.
No, I think she do.
The scenes.
She had the song. She went to Super Bowl, did the whole like the Black Panther symbology and stuff.
Yeah.
So no, when I say make myself clear for the Beehive come, but I ain't scared of y'all. But nah, like,
I am.
Bring the smoke, man. I got nothing but I ain't got nothing but time. I got nothing but time. I mean, on social like that. But nah, like I don't see nothing wrong with what she do, is how she's low key. And but when I say I don't think she do nothing, I'm saying like she ain't out here but so much. She don't do it. Beyonce don't do a lot of interviews, you know.
No, she don't.
If she do, it's like with Oprah or I don't know where. Like
These
I can't
big,
think of that time. Yeah, like she ain't going to the
yeah.
Breakfast Club. You feel me?
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, stuff like that. You feel me? Like she ain't going to Sway, Ebro in the mornings, none of that.
Nah.
But I mean, and I'm not saying that she should or shouldn't. Don't matter. But to me,
if I was her, I probably wouldn't either.
I don't know, man. I might would just because it makes you look more relatable.
Beyonce,
it made me look more relatable. I like that type of stuff. Jay went there. You feel me? If Drake go there, that's gonna be the biggest interview that Breakfast Club ever had.
Yeah.
Especially because the little stuff with Charlotte.
But when you're somebody like Drake or Beyonce, you could dangle it over their head.
Of course you can. I mean, Breakfast Club don't need them, but that's the thing.
They starving to have me up there.
Breakfast Club knows that they don't need them though, because we know they're probably not coming. So if they do come, that's what I'm saying. Screw the Breakfast Club. It's like that's gonna be your probably most watched interview as Beyonce. Who cares? But as Beyonce or Drake, especially like Drake, because he's the arguably most popular artist right now. You know, definitely top 5, top 3 even. The only reason I can't really think of too many more people that's as popular as Drake himself. I mean, Beyonce. But there's a couple though, like Ariana Grande.
You know why I said not because Drake's not talented, but you know why I said Drake is like never gonna get knocked off. Like it's gonna be a long time. Like
what's that?
Because he doesn't go into like talking about social injustice. He doesn't talk about politics.
Yeah. Like
he's
Kendrick
just
and Cole.
He might talk about how depressing his life can be, whatever.
And these women.
But
see that I said women. I ain't say bitches this time.
He stays away from all that.
Yeah,
so that's how it is. He'll stay good with the whites. The whites.
Damn.
No offense, y'all. Just
no, I'm just playing. But
damn.
Man, you supposed to say it. Yeah, you can say this shit. Who gonna cancel us, man?
Damn.
Pussies. But nah,
Facts, though.
But no, the thing about Mike though, man, because that's a good conversation to me and a good topic. Because I'm like,
how powerful he was and shit.
And I really be thinking like, did he do that stuff with the whole like? Because I really think that was a bit of a what's that thing called, like a smear campaign and stuff, you know? Because like you brought it up,
because he was bringing up awareness. He owned Sony.
Yeah,
he was owning everybody's masters. Yeah. Even Beyonce, he owned Beyonce.
That's what I said at one point. It was a bunch of other people. The Beatles, Beyonce. He owned 50% of Sony. Or
Pepsi,
like that,
nigga. I'm talking about big shit.
A lot of shit going on with him, bro. So
he would have been on top of everybody. So I could see them trying to knock him off.
Yeah.
Too much power.
Yeah. Do you think he died like that for real? Or do you think they killed him?
They killed him.
I think so too.
Yeah, his quote unquote doctor was put up to that.
Facts. You just gonna bite the bullet for 5. Either you gonna go sit down for 5 or we can murk you. You can go meet Mike in heaven for all we care.
Hey, Prince was that nigga too.
I was about to say, I think
he won Michael Jackson.
Sometimes I feel like they got Prince too, but they say overdose. They say about everybody. But
I ain't know Prince was on shit like that anyway. So.
He don't even come off like that type of dude, bro. But whatever.
Prince was
like I know him.
Prince, but too when you watch him do interviews, he seemed like a very smart guy. He was seemed healthy. Like why would he be peeled up and shit?
Of like, cause they say I'm Michael Jackson. I speak like this. They said that was fake. The same with Prince. You know, he
Prince
like
had
that,
a deep
Prince
voice
really
though.
Talk like that.
Yeah, he actually did though.
I don't know if it's true.
You ever watch Purple Rain and shit?
The movie. I ain't seen that since You know what's funny is I seen it, but I was young. The only thing I remember, there was some big ass titties. I think just big ass titties from what I remember.
Was Prince straight or gay, man? It was really hard to tell with that guy.
No, I'm just playing. I think he was straight. He just was a feminine straight guy.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
For real. What's the matter if he was gay? You guys against homosexuals? God damn, boy. Yo, speaking of gay shit, did you see what Trump said? I meant to send this to you. Trump had a video, yo. He was at a rally, bro. this nigga was talking about something about. I think he said something about Corona. Damn, how did he say this shit? He was like something with Corona, and he was like, I could go out here and kiss everybody, men and women. Look at that guy right there. He's a handsome guy. He said I could just kiss him, and he was like, not that I'd necessarily enjoy it or something like that. I can't. Yo, that shit was so funny. I said, yo, this nigga Trump.
This was in a rally. You said
like recent.
You know he was down here not long ago.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if he was down here.
Not here, but
like
I'm
Greenville
talking,
or something.
Yeah,
something like that. I heard.
Wow, we should have put on got some footage, yo.
I ain't even hear nothing about. I didn't hear about it.
We would have got our ass beat out there.
Right.
Nah, but
the swimmy bus.
I would love to pull up this to an event like that, masked up, and
really, literally,
yeah, and take the Ronin out that bitch and get some footage. That's man, that would help. And interview motherfuckers out there, interview some white
like how people dumb, especially you
like
Trump,
the news
I would
be
love
doing.
Y'all.
Hell yeah,
I've been out there with a Red Bulls hat.
I'll be out there
a
with
fake
like
MAGA hat.
Like,
well, we could have got a custom MAGA hat with like what we said, MAG, but had the A crossed out.
Yeah,
damn, missed opportunity. Now I hope Trump get elected just so we can go out there to rallies and
to the MAG hats.
Yeah, fuck it. Damn, we should
Y'all
say
heard
it on camera.
Here first.
I was MAG,
on Make America Great.
Now we got to get some hats like that, some merch though.
Hell yeah, MAG.
Get to making the merch, man. You need merch, man. Shit.
Man,
make some MAG.
I'm gonna make.
I'm for real though, cause niggas gonna, as if a billion people watch this, somebody gonna steal our idea. But yeah.
Yeah, somebody gonna take that idea, bro. We gotta get a jump on that.
I'm joking about all the MAGA stuff, but I'm saying like I'm serious with the merch though.
Yeah,
for real, make America great.
I'm serious about pulling up to them type of events.
Me too.
And doing shit like that.
I would love to be some of the Trump supporters though. Mm-hmm. Like, why do you?
And not even like even
they
if they
be
was
dumb as hell though.
Shit.
Like them niggas. I'm sure you seen them little clips they be having of people.
They really are like brainwashed, legit.
I'm talking like
legit.
I know this ain't the right term to use, but I don't know. Borderline retarded, yo. Like I'm not bullshitting. Like they was asking
with straight face. I'm not even trying to like you know how you can call somebody you retarded and be joking.
Yeah, like
no, I'm
crazy.
serious.
Like,
I'm serious.
Like borderline, like need to be in the fucking. I was in nursing home. Whatever you know what I'm talking about. I need to go to the fucking. Am I retarded? But yeah, man. Like I would love to do some stuff like that. Cause them news is crazy. Well, the women are crazy. Women was like, he grabbed me by the
Trump
pussy.
supporters are.
No, not all y'all.
No, not all y'all.
A good portion.
Some of them do come off that way when they interview them. Every time I see them on the news, neither one of them sound intelligent.
Not at all.
You know,
unless it's like somebody's debate. Like they made some good points and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But most of y'all be on some Tony shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Shit weird out here.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about something.
About Trump. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the thing you were saying about we was talking about the charges and stuff, yo. About the new phones coming out.
Oh,
you gonna get one?
You
gonna get a phone?
Eventually, being in my ex is already paid for eventually, and it will connect to this, cause
bruh.
But it's whack as hell that Apple would keep switching up the charges like this.
If you get a new phone, it don't come with a block. Why? And then they don't even tell you that you got to buy it. So you buy the phone thinking,
not only does it not come with the block, it don't work with them blocks.
Either. Yeah, it doesn't work with the old block. So I guess you got to buy. I think you showed me one.
What type of inconvenience is that? Man?
I don't. But me and you talked about it a little bit off camera. Like, what's the point though? Like, unless it's faster, what's the point of making something like that?
Y'all trying to get y'all stock up some more?
I don't know. That's what I said. Like, y'all trying to make people spend more money. But to me, you know why though? Because people look at us. We ain't buy. You might not switch to the 12, but you ain't gonna switch from an iPhone. You get what I'm saying? We done branded ourselves so well. When you go to upgrade pussy, you get the block. You crying about.
Shut the fuck up and get the block.
Buy it. You gonna buy it.
Is you broke or not? Because that's how we look at everybody who ain't got an iPhone. That's how we look at everybody who got Androids as peasants. If you don't text in blue, I ain't texting you. Nigga, that's the same. Nigga, fuck you mean?
On some real, anybody, I've said this for years now.
And you can tell if a motherfucker on Snapchat with an Android, like, yo, your shit mad grainy. Put that shit up, peasant.
No, it literally be choppy. They be up there. I seen the girl was up there. She was up there singing, yo.
We complain about Apple, but won't leave.
Up there, niggas just went from, why would they switch? Y'all need to switch to iPhone anyway, broke bitch. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't voting. Don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about SARS. Don't know about SARS. Don't know, man.
Niggas just out here talking for real. A whole hour.
You not entertained.
It's like you got tricked into
watching, nigga.
Just watching, listening to niggas talk about nothing.
Say we not on point though. With what? Entertainment.
Opinions, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of facts sprinkle here and there.
A little sprinkle of it.
You know
Salt
what I'm
bait that
saying?
shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
We salt bait the facts. You don't want to put too many facts in there. Just give your opinion for real. You know? But yeah, man, like what you said, I've told girls this throughout years. Like, I've noticed it sucks to be this way. It's just a trend. Most people who have a Android, once it go green, we start texting. Like, I'm still cool with people who got Androids.
Makes the conversation less interesting.
I'm gonna just say, if I text
What?
20 people, no more than 5 got Androids. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I just can't have but such good conversation. Like, I know that I can't have a good conversation, but sometimes the messages get lost in
They
thin
come
air
in
and
pieced
stuff.
up differently.
Unless
Like,
they,
yo,
and I'd be like, bruh.
don't let y'all be trying to have a real text conversation.
Oh, yeah, like a nice, like,
That shit
paragraphs
come
back and
in,
forth.
yeah.
Yeah. The only benefit of some of them will say, like, 1 out of 4. But it's crazy because 1 will pop up, then 4, then 2, then 3, and I'm, like, reading, then I got to go to this part. And I'm like,
Yeah.
my shit came as 1, right? Yeah. Figured. Fucking peasants. That's not. I'm gonna talk to another bitch.
Yeah, it ain't.
Woman,
That's
I meant
just all of the. I'm looking for the word. Good God, slow today.
Speaking of retard, I know it's not the proper term. It's just a joke. Y'all relax, man. It's just entertainment.
Just the shit you could do on the.
Yeah, it's like the feature, even the little stuff of like
the inconvenience, the convenience.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like being able to, you know it's the thing now where you can highlight a specific message and respond to that. Like you can double tap it and then go to reply. Like if you got a new update, you can. Like if I send you 3 different messages, you can double tap the middle one, respond to that specifically, then double tap the last one. Little simple stuff like that, and it's like, or even how you can put haha on the message. I forgot one time I was texting an
means
Android
a lot
person
for
that did
me.
that, and it was like, "What is this?" And they screenshot it, and I was like, "Oh damn, my bad." Can you just get iPhone? Like, you know, I'm telling you,
that
bro.
does a lot for me. So
You
when
got
I
to be.
I don't have to send an emoji or put
you gotta
LMAO.
be a baddie with good conversation and talk to me with Android. But nah, like you really do gotta have good convo though, cause that Android shit is for the birds, my nigga.
It really is. It really is. Not even something like we're jokingly.
I'm jokingly serious though. Like I got plenty of people I'm cool with that got Androids, but it's just the convo just be different, man. And then it's like they be, oh, what's the big deal? It's just texting. You're right, but it's like instant messaging when you texting a person with an iPhone. I can see when you about to respond or
the bubbles, the delivery.
Yeah, you can cut the read receipts off and on.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's simple as hell.
It's
I can put the
stupid.
I can put the message where I put the little thing and then it go do 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 and then send it like 100 times or whatever.
Yeah,
little effects like that. Oh, it's your birthday. I put the little.
You know what I'm saying? I can send you live
confetti.
pictures. Live
exactly.
pictures.
You feel
the confetti shit fire, the backdrop. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
It's just the things you can do that makes it just makes texting
a bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I heard Trey. I told him for the longest, get an iPhone.
Yeah, it took him a while. We both preached to him.
Exactly. I want to be Team Android. I just want to be different. As soon as he got
There's some nice Android phones out
ago.
there. You know the one Randy, the video the one Randy sent is that it flips into like a big screen.
Nice.
It's cute and all, but when you go post videos, when you go post a video, it still look grainy.
The newer ones actually don't do that now. Like that's how I can tell somebody who has a slightly older one, because I'm telling this girl was singing some Beyonce. That shit won't even close to being
even the vocals sound bad.
Literally, like hers was off though. Her mouth was going like "drunken love," and then she was just sitting like this, and then I'd hear her saying "drunken love." I'm like, yo, get an iPhone.
With this next iPhone,
yeah,
I'm sure people are shooting music videos.
Nah, you seen the video? You seen the thing where it had the horses running or whatever? Like in the little, it was like a minute video that I sent to the chat or whatever.
So my question to you is, if I upgrade and get a new shit, what the hell are we still using the Ronin in this?
The stability and the little certain shots. That's all. And it looks cooler, you know.
These phones are gonna cancel not only them cameras but also studios. Them phones gonna cancel out a lot of shit. Photographers gonna lose out on mad jobs, which they're already doing.
Or they're just gonna use the phone.
I still think it's funny that people get photographers like with Canon cameras, like.
Yeah, but you gotta take into account not everybody. Just because your camera good don't mean you know how to take good pictures. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying taking the picture is the hardest thing to do, but
yeah, you got you
can have the iPhone 12 and be a shitty picture taker. You feel me? And I'm telling you, it's the vision of it, yo. It's the the aesthetic of it. Like, oh, they pull up with the thing around their neck.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is. Like,
people
it
really,
looks cool, you know.
People really invest and spend hundreds of dollars for weddings.
Facts.
When everybody pulls out the latest phone,
getting better,
better pictures.
If not just as good, for sure, just as good, if not better.
You could tell one of your little cousins and pay them. You can pay them, whatever.
Yeah, $1.
Just hand them this new iPhone. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, get, just do this. Do what a photographer would do with this the whole night. Yeah. And if it has enough memory, you can get just as good shots, if not better.
Even with these though, like what you got, an X? I think I got an XS, whatever. Those and the 11s, they got stuff like literal movie shot on those. Look dope. Like they look great quality.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't know no difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the aesthetics, man. It just looks cool to see somebody out there. Or like they had that Rona, it looked nice to see somebody. Oh, they really working.
I'm gonna spend $500 on a fucking cameraman. What?
Think though, if you look behind the scenes,
pay my little cousin $60, do it for the whole night.
You ever seen behind the scenes of like people who have a budget for their music videos or whatever, and they be having the big cameras, the big movie cameras.
I understand the big red cameras though. That's just a different level.
No, but that's the thing. They got a red camera that's like the size of this or the size of that Canon though. Mm-hmm. But I'm talking the big ones.
You get you a stabilizer for these new shits.
I'm talking about the big long cameras. Like that. I'm like, what's the point of that though?
Yeah,
I think it just looks nice though. But again, maybe it's
big
the
shit.
I'm talking the big ones like.
I don't get it. Like if
it looks like a big ass boombox. Like I don't understand that, John. Though
I don't get it, man.
Again, I think it's just the aesthetics or whatever. It look like, oh, we really shooting a movie, and it's like you could shoot a movie.
People take it more serious.
I think that's what it is, though.
I don't know.
But I think you went to somebody's wedding one time, and you was like, the girl that took pictures. That was good picture. That was cool. And I don't know if you took the camera or if you used your phone, but you was like, my pictures are just as good, if not better. Like I could have did this.
The Canon took our shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if it was the Canon or your phone, but
she was running around with the same camera.
Okay, same camera. But you paid her $300, $500.
Yeah, I don't know what cuz paid her, but yeah.
And she got a business card too.
But I will add this though. Okay. They also had a booth set up in the corner where, like, you take pictures. You can go in there and take pictures. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now. I mean, I respect a hustler though. So all you people out there doing photography, do your thing.
They had business cards and all that shit.
Yeah,
so
for sure,
they gotta,
Don't think niggas is hating now.
Nah,
I love to see people get money. You feel me? But like we speaking some real stuff. All these, you go back to. I think I got a 5C in the room. I think it's got 4K. If not, I know this do, yours do. I think even the 8's got 4K cameras and stuff out there. So, and I hear 8K is on the way. Lord.
Shit is crazy,
Lord. Man. And I'm like, how much more clear can you
So that's why I hate to keep spending money on these 4K.
Oh, me too, though.
Nah.
That's why we chilling. Chilling, man. Unless we get something like little slight stuff, you feel me?
If some crazy shit hit, like maybe we could sell the Canon, get that bitch off, and upgrade cameras or something. But I don't know.
As of now, though, I think the 4K is good for a while, though. Mm-hmm. You know, like, because 8K is like still either in the works or I seen some stuff that was like, but it's very new.
You really got to be looking to tell the difference, for real. I get that 4K though. That 4K is smooth.
You do, but what's the red then? That ain't 8K, is
That's 4K.
Okay. See, what's up, man? Them chicks be 10 racks. Okay. Some of them said mate, but I seen some of them cameras 10 racks for a red camera.
But they turn around and say these phones don't have true 4K. Maybe the new ones do. I don't know.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Go look at that video I sent whenever the Apple event happened. It's like a minute long.
I think I watched it.
They got the little horses running and they going in slow mo. I'm like, damn, that shit look like a movie for real. And they claim shot on the iPhone 12 or whatever. Well,
I'm gonna get Adobe up here and see what I can work with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're gonna shoot these music videos soon. That should be fun.
Yeah, more content.
Shit, hit the studio, get this
song mastered and all that.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't really got nothing else to talk about though, so
get up.
That's a little freestyle session for the most part. So
yeah. We'll be back next week. If you haven't already, click subscribe.
Thanks.
Comment, like, share, all that good shit. We'll be back next week.
Yup.
Holla at us.